Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica, and today on our little farm we're going to be doing week 2 of the Pantry Challenge. Three Rivers Homestead does. I really like this challenge because they let you determine whatever rules you want, and it's always really good. I do go to the store once a week to get milk because our cows, a lot of them are dry waiting to calve, so when they're dry you don't got any milk, so I gotta go get milk. And it is really sunny out today, which I am quite enjoying because it has been this winter. I don't know about where you guys are at, but where we're at, it's been very dreary and cloudy, and so the sun is a blessing. I hope you guys enjoyed my videos, and if you do, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button, and please subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any more videos. Let's get going. Alright guys, for breakfast I got out some more muffins out of the freezer, so I'm just going to stick them in the microwave. Hold on, there we go. I'm going to stick them in the microwave until they are de-thawed. Well, mostly de-thawed. Then I'll open them up, put butter in it, and then stick them in the microwave so I have melted butter on them. And I also got out some frozen bananas. I just freeze them in the peel so I can make some banana bread for later. Alright guys, I am had this one lone chicken breast in the freezer, so I'm going to use him up, and I got this little itty bitty amount of freezer bird vegetables that I'm going to use up. Don't worry, it'll be fine when they're all said and done. Alright, and then to this I am going to add a can of cream of chicken. Okay, and to the cream of chicken, I took out the chicken for a second. I'm going to add some rice. Well, I did about 2/3 cup or so. Okay. And then I am going to be adding some water. Oh, I'm not ready for it, George. I gotta mix. Me? You wanna mix? Okay. Good job. No, we gotta cook first. Like I said, you gotta cook first, dude. Add some onion powder. Oh, that looks good. Salt and pepper. That looks good. Maybe a little bit more pepper. And then I'm going to put my chicken in top. I think we need to sprinkle some cheese on top too, don't you think? Okay. Oh! And there went the mess. And I'm going to bake what's left in the pan for about an hour in the oven. About 375. Alright, lunch is ready. I just cut open the chicken and I made sure that the pink was all gone. And I checked the rice and it is cooked. So I'm just going to divide this up. I'm probably going to make both lunch for me and George, and then I'm going to have supper of it tonight at work. So it's pretty good for just... I also pulled out one of the pies that I made for Christmas presents, and I stuck it for me and George to eat. Alright, I got out my giant roaster here and my frozen ham. I put water underneath. I have to make sure I got water in there at all times. It is definitely ready. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some baked potatoes to go with it. All I'm going to do is I scrub the potatoes, then I'm going to stick them in the oven, 425 for an hour. Alright guys, well, it says to add the powder in and make a double batch. And because I don't want to use any eggs, Faith added half a cup applesauce. You use 1/4 a cup for each batch.
So how many?
You also need to add 4 tablespoons of oil, which equals 1/4 cup. guys, now that it's mixed up, I'm just taking it and putting it into a Ziploc bag so I can put it in the the donut pan easier. Alright, I'm going to stick them in the oven for, how long does it say? I don't know, how long does it say? For 11 to 13 minutes. Okay, I'll stick them in the oven. Alright, there those are. Definitely do not overfill them. Now it says I gotta let them sit for a bit before I pop them out. Well, they actually turned out and popped out really well. Oh, let's go back. Now we gotta frost them and give them some sprinkles. Decided to use some of the leftover hams to make a ham and cheese sandwich. And for dinner, all we had was ham, potatoes, and green beans left over, and then on to day 3. Okay, for breakfast, I just made up some oatmeal package. Lunch, we have ham sandwiches again. Alright guys, we are just down to the bone and a little bit left of the ham. So I'm going to finish pulling this out. And then I'm going to take the ham bone and actually make some ham broth. And probably make some soup. Alright, I pulled what meat I could off the bone. I'm going to stick it back in my crock pot, or my roaster. I have some scraps here, vegetable scraps that I froze. Dump most of this in my pot. I can do this one. Alright. And then I'm going to finish filling my roaster up to about here with water. Okay, all full. I set it at 250 about. And I'm going to cook that for 24 hours. So I'll have a nice thick broth. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ham, I'm going to chop it up, and I'm going to make a soup. Okay, I got some potatoes that are growing some, so I am going to peel these bad boys and use these. Okay,
up, buddy. Now, I washed my potatoes off. I got a couple of carrots out of the refrigerator. And I washed them. Watch your fingers. Yes, when you're cutting with little children, you need to go very slowly so you do not get the little children. I'm going to add this to my ham. Alright, now I'm going to add a couple bouillon cubes and some water. Fill it up to about here. Okay, there's the water. I didn't fill it up because I am going to add some milk when it gets closer to done. I'm going to add some pepper. Pepper. Yeah, that looks good. And just a little salt. We'll probably have to salt more. Alright, and then I'm going to cook it on low all day long. Alright, here is the, and as you can see, it poked the potatoes and they slide right off. So they are done. Now, finish this soup off that smells really, really good. I am going to add some milk. And then I'm going to thicken it up with a little bit of flour and milk mixture mixed. Alright, there's that. Now I'm just going to let it cook some more and thicken up. I'm also going to cook some... rolls to go with the soup. Alright, there she is. It's not quite as thick as my husband liked, but oh well. It's thicker than it was. And it smells really, really good. I love when cooked food in the crock pot. Definitely smells good. And here is the finished product. Now day 4 was equally boring. We just had more muffins for breakfast. And for dinner, we ate leftovers, the ham and potato soup. Now for day 5, we had oatmeal again for breakfast and more ham and potato soup. Alright. For supper tonight, we are going to make some pizzas. I have some of these thin pizza crusts, so I'm just going to follow the instructions on the back. I put 2 of them in here, and I'm going to mix them up. Alright. And I spread it out onto my giant sprayed pan. And then I'm going to cook it for about 4 to 5 minutes, just so it's kind of pre-cooked. I left it in a little too long, so I am going to reduce the heat to 350. And I'm going to add... okay, maybe, if I can get it open. The canned pizza sauce. Alright. Went a little crazy. That happens. And then I'm going to sprinkle some Parmesan. Just some of the grated fake Parmesan. Then we're going to put some cheese. Cheese.
Yep.
Is it just going to be a cheese pizza?
Yep. Alright.
You
Then we're
can-
gonna bake it.
Alright, she is all done. One more meal down.
Alright guys, that's it for today. And I hope you guys enjoyed this week's worth of videos. Remember on the weekend my husband usually cooks and we just do random stuff. And don't worry, the kids are getting enough vegetables. I just don't always show the plated food that have the vegetables on it. You guys have a good week, and I'll see you next week with another pantry challenge. You guys have a good day, and God bless.